Hello everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at a chess war, at an adoption chess war that is. Superfluous Bishops is trying to adopt Samer's Fair 1998. So we're going to see what happened. This match was being attempted to be streamed, but unfortunately the internet cut out there and the quality of the stream was really terrible, so I decided to record this after show. The analysis won't be too deep, not like some of the chess wars we've analyzed where we went into extreme depths. Just gonna keep it short and simple here. Just take a look at what happened. Actually, something fun that we could do is to rewatch the games live. So let's replay the games in real time. Okay, so we start off e4, c5, knight f3, d6. Yeah, Superfluous Bishops is a Najdorf player, so it seems we're going to get the Najdorf. Superfluous Bishops off to a flying start. Can you guys see the move times over here? Okay, only for Superfluous Bishops, so let me correct that. Yeah, so this is a poisoned pawn variation of the Najdorf. So let's see how this transpires. Oh, and it seems Samer has been caught off guard here, so he doesn't know what to do and plays b3. A really terrible move. Already I feel there's a way to exploit this move. How, I don't know. Potentially queen c5 or queen b6. Okay, but that wasn't played. Yeah, b3. You don't play b3 because you always have the option to play a3. So if we could go back later after the game. We're just watching it real time now. Bishop d7. Again, I would much prefer. Okay, e5 seems like actually a strong move, making use of this pin. And here, white can't take. Yeah, Superfluous Bishops is playing quickly, but yeah, okay, this is bad. Why not take instead? Okay, let's continue. Will it still be playing in real time now? Yes. It stopped. It stopped being replayed. Okay, now it's back. Yeah, okay, so this e5 pawn though is very weak. Knight g6, I guess. Okay, castles first, always sensible to castle. Knight c6, knight g6 now. Yeah, knight g6. No knight g6. This is a bit strange because I think there's queen d6. Queen d6, though, maybe queen b6. Followed by bishop e8. Okay, now knight g6. Yeah, this is just winning a pawn, actually, because queen f4 gave it a tempo, yes. And black always has a check to escape this, for example, now. And he can trade queens, goes into the endgame, a pawn up. e5 is coming. e5, f5. Okay, he chooses to stop knight c5, also sensible, attacking the c2 pawn as well. What's it going to be now? Rook c1. Now you start feeling there are tactics here, allowing rook takes c1. But for now, d3 is very well defended with these two pieces. Okay, bishop c6. Yeah. Okay, bishop d5, getting your bishop in the center. Maybe knight f4 is an interesting idea, attacking the bishop, trying to go for a fork. Yeah, next move, knight f4 has to be played. Okay, knight h3 prevents knight f4. That's a very strange place for the knight. b4, very nice move. Dropping a6 though. Dropping a6. Will he notice it? Will Samer notice it? He does. Okay. But look at the time usage. Superfluous Bishop's already up a pawn. Yeah, okay, I know rook a8 was coming, but I mean, I think it was unnecessary to drop a6. Having said that, though, this position looks dominating as well, so I don't know. Okay, so yeah, Superfluous Bishop's just utterly dominating on time. Okay, ooh, Samer here had the opportunity to play c3 and make use of the spin. I think Superfluous Bishops is playing a bit too quickly. Okay. Yeah, now the spawn, okay, rook b1. Yeah, how did Superfluous Bishops even win this? I guess the time is just too much. Okay, he goes out of the way. I would probably take with the rook, yeah. Okay, c2 is being attacked. I guess he pushed. Okay, no, he didn't. He didn't. To be fair. Yeah, maybe king h7 is coming. Yeah, for now, white isn't actually any better, especially now with the c-pawn almost collapsing. Not almost, that will collapse. Yeah, now actually black has consolidated and now black stands better. But yeah, the time is just too much. 8 seconds against a minute 15. Yeah, just terrible. Not going to get it done. C-pawn now. Okay, this was, I think, a bit stronger. To keep your rook a bit active, but okay. Ooh, picks up the rook. Yeah, anyway, this was a done deal, 0 seconds. Just in the opening here, instead of b3, which is terribly weakening, there's a3. And after queen takes b2, there's knight a4, trapping the queen. And other than a3, also there's queen d2 and queen d3. Simply giving up the b2 pawn, but getting rook b1 in return and lots of activity, which is pretty much deadly, especially with knight b5 coming in, because you have two knights that can go to b5. I wonder after b3 what's the best move. Of course, we're not going to see this in the Masters database. Let's set up Lichess. Just bishop e7. I guess there's no immediate way to make use of it. Let's try to see on the engine. Yeah, the engine just says bishop e7 and queen a5, trying to make use of these two weakened pieces. The weakened dark squares. Yeah, alright. Okay, let me set up the Lichess database again. The Masters database. So yeah, Superfluous Bishops takes the first game. And now we're going to take a look at the second game. Okay, let's replay. Unfortunately, you guys can see the result. Maybe I can fix that if you guys want. But then you won't know who's playing. Yeah, okay, we'll fix it. Let's do it like this. So now you guys know which color is which, but not who won or anything like that. Okay. Real-time replay. So e4, e5. What's Superfluous Bishops is white, yeah, now. Knight f3. Wow, he took some time to think about this. Maybe he wanted to play the... Oh. The Italian here. Yeah, I was thinking this might be going into the center counter gambit, which is... or the center gambit, which is something that Superfluous Bishops knows very well. Yeah, this is... what is this opening? We can check. Classical variation, it's called, of the Italian. Yeah. For now, allowing the knight to kind of see life here. But okay, trading the dark squared bishops, that's terrible. And dropping the pawn is even more terrible. Don't tell me he doesn't take it. Okay, he does. He does take it. Queen d4. Yeah, rook e8 simply now. No need to retreat and allow the spin and among other things. Yeah, just keep you and activate your rook. Instead, this is a bit passive. Ooh. Ouch. Yeah, that's a piece drop. That's a piece drop. But after knight f4, for example, I mean, you can try to carry on a bit. And c3 is hanging. Now bishop d3 maybe, but then knight f4. Okay, I like this move. Defending c3 and protecting e2. Yeah, overall quite a nice move actually. And preparing bishop f3. This I don't like so much. Yeah, now bishop f3. And for example, knight f5 then. Okay, queen f3 trying to trade queens. Wait a minute. That's not working. He plays queen e7, but I think he has this. Hold on. What happens after this? Takes, takes. You have two pieces hanging. I guess there's this, but then you just take. And due to the damaged pawn structure, these pawns, I think white stands better here. Wait, why are we down in exchange? Oh, because... yeah, I thought we had the two minor pieces. But here, Samer dropped an entire piece, so that's why we're down in exchange, because he dropped a piece earlier, so it's not two minor pieces, it's one minor piece, which is the exchange. Yeah, so even here, superfluous bishops could have escaped. Yeah, he's up too much material. Okay, and let's see how the game ended. Yeah, just tragic. Actually, since we're viewing this, when superfluous bishops gets a decisive material advantage, since he's the one trying to adopt Samer, I think we'll just go through the game quickly, because we don't need to see how Samer was trying to think of ways to get out of that. Superfluous bishops, I think, was always playing just quickly. Okay, so this game, yeah, let's say play it. Replay mode, real time. Okay, so superfluous bishops is black. Let's switch to his perspective. Yeah, we'll switch back to Samer's perspective later if superfluous bishops keeps racking up the wins. Queen e2. Queen b6. Yeah, this is a very old line. It's very dangerous for black, actually, after long castles. Ooh, rook b1 dropping the knight. Ouch. Wow, already here Samer was tilting? This is an adoption war. And what is this? Whoa. Don't tell me he doesn't take it. He doesn't take it? Why not? That's strange. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately you guys can't see the analysis graph over here. Let's try to make it a bit... yeah, you can see the white bump in the analysis, huh? Let's make it like this. Just trying to make this board the best possible version of itself. Yeah, anyway, yeah, no need to see this in real time, actually. As I said, he's just up too many pieces here. Yeah, so let's see it very quickly. Just getting the knight to the center, the bishop. I think knight g4 here, trying to win this bishop. And if bishop here, just e5. Yeah, that would have been better. Just win this bishop, then take e4. So if he goes back, you just take. And now this. And black is even more winning than before. Okay, but he didn't do that. Still he's up a piece. Up a piece. Yeah, d5 should have been played. Just nothing to comment on. He's up a piece. Okay, here he should have taken the pawn. That was hanging. He's playing too quickly, I think. I just want to see why this graph... Look at the graph, guys. Something bad happened. I wonder what. So let's see. Okay, piece, piece, piece. Still up a piece. Up even more material now. Why is he not taking a3? I do not know. Trying to go... Oh! That's a mate. Yeah, okay. How quickly did the superfluous bishops play this? 0.4 seconds, yeah. His quick play should have been punished. Yeah, I think Superfluous Bishops, he's really pressing white on time, Sammer that is. But he should slow down a bit, especially when he's completely winning. Yeah, this was unnecessary and quite frankly foolish. Okay, but this game ends. Okay, 3-0 for Superfluous Bishops. Let's take a look at this game. Real-time replay. E4, E5, Knight F3, Knight F6, the Petrov. Bishop C4, if gambit line of the Petrov, okay. And C3, huh. Not even castling? Why not castle? Okay. Ah, this is transposing. This is transposing to the center counter. Guys, this is a very dangerous opening. Greco's attack, yeah, the center counter. This is something Superfluous Bishops knows very well. Unfortunately, it's basically drawn. He could try knight g5, yeah, but d5 really puts an end to white's shenanigans. Because if takes, you have knight takes, protecting f7. I guess there's also queen h5. Yeah, actually. He goes king g8. Whoa. Yowza. Yowza. And knight takes f7. Oh god. Okay, I can see why he lost here. Ouch. He picks up the queen. That's a demolition job. Yeah, here the center counter. Taking is wrong. Taking is very wrong. At least he doesn't fall for something like this, which would be lost for various reasons. What's the best move? Of course, we're not going to find games in here. I think you play bishop a3 to block castling. Let's just make sure with the engine. Oh, castles. Oh, this is d5. Yeah, d5 makes a lot of sense. Okay, apparently it's d5 here. We can check with the Lichess opening explorer. Yeah, they play d5 or castles. Yeah, but d5 is much stronger, obviously. Okay, what's the best line though? Instead of taking, just knight takes, right? Has this been played at the top level, Masters? Yeah, they just take at 49%. Castles, bishop takes, and d5 is the theory. If b takes, just d5, yeah. And this is supposed to be better for black, I think. Yeah. Now here, instead of... I mean, king h8 is also very... Like, your pieces over here, I don't know what they're doing, and you play king h8, that's very strange. Just develop, man. And going back here, I think this, but now I'm thinking there's this. Yeah, and you run into the same problems. Actually, no, you can't go h6 here. No, you can't. There's bishop takes. Or knight takes. No, bishop takes seems stronger. Intending these ideas. So, for example, if black keeps not doing anything, there's this. And if black keeps not doing anything, let's say this, there's this checkmate. Which is a pattern you guys should be aware of. Which is a pattern everyone should be aware of. Okay, that was a quick game. So 4-0 for Superfluous Bishops already. Who knows, maybe he doesn't use the second attempt. Okay, still let's switch to Superfluous Bishops perspective and real time. Okay, this time Superfluous Bishops varying, going for e6, not Oh, the advanced French. Yeah, the advanced French is very tricky to play for white players. I think it's very... I think at lower levels, the advanced French will score very well. Especially bishop b5 is just an error. I mean, queen b6 is something white wants to play anyway. Okay, here he's trying to set up a tactic. Already I think bishop takes. I guess he didn't like bishop takes, and now bishop takes. Yeah, here white should stand a bit better, but I mean it's not so clear with these dark squares. So he didn't go for that. Wisely so, I would say. Bishop d7, just keep the tension. But now you should consider this. Not consider, now you're winning. Takes. I thought the whole point of bishop d7 was this. Yeah, he missed that. Okay. Let's replay it in real time. Okay, time usage still. Superfluous bishops is flying, but Samer is trying to keep pace. Yeah, knight e7 is just, I don't know. Even blocking your bishop from taking a3. Yeah, how much did he spend on this? Okay, look at Samer diving into the tank here. Oh my god. He castled in 26 seconds. That's very unnecessary. And here, superfluous bishops played knight g7, blocking his own tactic in 3 seconds. Yeah, superfluous bishops playing too quickly and Samer playing too slowly. I think what's happening in this match is that superfluous bishops is getting in Samer's head, because Samer should play quicker than this. He's just afraid of superfluous bishop's moves, but if he's playing so quickly, he can't be doing anything that spectacular. Not even Carlsen could, so... yeah, he's taking time though and not finding anything, because he's not blundering yet, superfluous bishops. Yeah, with so much time on castles, that's insane. Okay, ouch. And 2 seconds here for Samer. Yeah, when Samer isn't using time though, he's blundering, so it's a... oof. He blunders the whole house. And the rook is hanging. Wow, Samer is getting... like... losing so quickly. Okay, 5-0 for superfluous bishops. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys the score because the match already ended. Ooh, look at this. Superfluous bishops as white playing against a really questionable variation of the Nimzovich. Like, the Nimzovich is already questionable, but with e6, this is just a bad French now. Yowza. And white is getting all of the space. Oof, here with c6 you just play this. Knight e4 and this is game over. Okay, he plays some version of the attack on the dark squares, superfluous bishops that is. Yeah, queen d3, mate threat. Okay, what superfluous bishops is doing is a bit unnecessary. Okay, but he picks up a pawn now, never mind. d5, striking while the iron is hot. Yeah, and note that queen takes is met by takes here, and this bishop is dropping due to this attack. Oops. Whoa, look at the pawns here. Look at the pawns, oof. And look at this tactic. He picks up an exchange. And look at the time, 1:42 against 15 seconds. Wow, Samer just too slow. Yeah, this is even getting bad positions. Okay, 6-0. Looking like demolition over here. Now let's stay with superfluous bishop's perspective. If he wins this game, we'll switch back to Samer's perspective. Funny thing is, I know the result, but just trying to act clueless to keep the match interesting. Okay, so the exchange French. Here is where I joined on stream, and I was trying to stream, but the stream was just, the quality was just too bad. Yeah, just a normal exchange French, bishop g5. Queen d2 is a bit abnormal, but still fine. It's a bit abnormal because, I mean, what's the queen really doing here? Just, okay, trying to connect the rooks, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, here if you look at the time usage, still the position is just stayed, so get your rooks in the center and then think. There really isn't going to be anything spectacular. Look at the time usage. Samer has 2 minutes 38, now he has 2 minutes 15 seconds, just on knight h4. Which is a really questionable move anyway, because what are you doing after h6? Yeah, Superfluous Bishops chooses to attack this pawn, but I mean, just h6, and where is this bishop going? If here, we always have this as a possibility. I guess there's queen g3, but then knight, oh, knight here, there's the bishop, so... Okay, I guess that's not working. Still, maybe you can keep the pin going, but then f4. Okay, long line, so let's stop analyzing. So, okay, queen c7 was fine. Attacking here, I think just h3. Why would you want to weaken with g3? Now g3 might be able to play something like this, but I mean the knight here with h6, this seems off. Okay, h6 now has to be played, I think. It's gotta be good. You have to go e3. Okay, not played though. Bishop e7 allowing knight f5 and now knight f8. I would have taken, to be honest. I just try to get my rooks in the center. Okay, but he doesn't. He plays bishop h6, dropping a knight, and takes here, dropping another piece. Check, and bishop here, dropping a third piece. And look at the time usage. Just we have an equal position out of the opening, nothing is happening, and then with this time usage, it's not that Superfluous Bishops won this game, it's more like Samer beat himself. Of course, credit to Superfluous Bishops, I mean, but Samer really just wasn't here this game. And in many others. 7-0 for Superfluous Bishops. So let's see the 8th game. Real time. F4, the birds. The bird is the word. Yeah, you guys can see here, Amar, Samer's friend, is saying too much time. I can show you here. Oops, I showed you the result. So now you know it's 9-0. So will the last game be won by Superfluous Bishops, or will Samer win it? Stay tuned. Yeah, so okay, let's talk a bit about the opening. Okay, let's see the game first, then we'll talk about it. Okay, here, I mean, here black shouldn't be that bad, or probably is better, because you can castle and white's attack is really slow. White's pieces are on the back rank for now, and you could foresee a very strong black attack. Especially with these ideas. Okay, h6 now would be met by knight g6, but later on. Now the knight is coming to f5. Yeah, kingside castles I don't like at all. The knight does come to f5. A nice maneuver, putting your knight on f5. Knight h4 was well played by Superfluous Bishops. It's something I mentioned on the stream that didn't work because of the internet. Still a bit annoyed by that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like this decision to take here, because I mean this knight is very strong and this bishop is just hemmed in by its own pawns, and it's not like it's going to find activity, it's always going to be passive, so I didn't like this decision. Okay, fine, I guess. Let's continue. Yeah, black trying to remaneuver, but now white takes control of the f-file. Still, black has a lot of potential to bring in this rook and challenge the queen, especially with the knight supporting it, so even if rook f1 is played, rook f8 will still come with a lot of force. Yeah, for example, here already you can think of this as a threat with knight h4 check. Yeah, I think queen g4 here was quite strong. Let's see what the engine thinks about this position. Yeah, it gives black an advantage. Obviously, this is advantageous because of the space, because of the strong kingside pieces, the weak light squares, the weak dark square over here. E3 is very weak. If this bishop is gone, E3 will be terrible. So yeah. So let's continue with the game a bit. But look at the time usage already. Already it's going to be almost a minute for superfluous bishops. Yeah, and Samer is just not moving. A minute 35. How long does it take him on this move? A minute 1 second to play knight g6 and knight g4. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know what's going on here. Yeah, and here, even in this endgame, he could stand to be better. Okay, now not so much. Actually, yeah, just check maybe now. And something like a5. Yeah. Okay, here he misses that his pawn is attacked, so he had to check to protect it. But I mean, he has 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Against a minute 53, yeah. And GG. Yeah, but in the opening also... Now against this system, like with f6, white should find something better. Because here, okay, you're playing the polar bear setup, f6. I don't know what Olafsson recommends here. Let's see the engine. d3 apparently. d3 apparently is the best move. Castles and e5. Also d3. Yeah, you need to control the center somehow. He does go for this though. c4. Yeah, here you need to make use of this, so c4 seems very sensible. Here you might start considering this though. Point being that after this maybe you play this, but then there's maybe h6 as well. Not as clear as I thought. Because takes, there's simply takes, and this h file. Yeah, okay, not optimal. Okay, here, but why would you go back? Why not play here? What are we afraid of? You get a nice square for your knight. Knight d1 is a bit too passive, and e4 is a bit strange blocking in the bishop, which will be gone though, but maybe e3 is better to make use at least of this lining up. Maybe we'll take a low depth stockfish opinion as well here. It says bishop takes and knight. Okay. I mean, I wanted to see the difference between e3 and e4, not this. e3 and e4. Yeah, both bad due to bishop takes. Okay. It's not giving me the answers I want. Yeah, so here you just take, and there's knight g5, winning the rook in the corner here. E4 instead, and now bishop e7, and long castles. As I said, black's attack is much quicker here. Yeah, so black castling kingside is honestly insanely bad. Because you have this fixed center, and for white to attack you, he needs like 7 billion years, especially because you control b4 so much with all of these pieces. So yeah, just play bishop e7, castles, and start throwing your h-pawn at white. And this position is actually... Yeah, don't even develop this knight, just throw your h-pawn. If you need to develop it to h6. Don't block in your bishop, because your bishop will support this h5, h4 idea. Yeah, black should be almost winning here. Okay, but did not work out. Actually, this isn't 9-0, this is 8-0. Let's see if this game becomes the 9-0. So yeah, let's watch real time. Okay, we'll be watching from Samer's perspective. Okay, another one of these Najdorfs. The Najdorfs. Okay, what's Samer going to pick now? Queen d2, queen d3, a3. If he doesn't know the theory, it's difficult to find these moves. Bishop e2. Probably you could have taken on b2, I think. After bishop e2. Okay, but he doesn't do that. Yeah, then it's not really a poisoned pawn. It's actually a free pawn, I think. In that case. Okay, knight coming to b3. Just blocking the attack from the queen. Queen maneuvering to c7. Sensible. Preparing b5, I think. Yeah, long castles. And I remember this game again. Look at the time usage. Samer just not using just using all of his time for no reason. c3. Wow. Opening up your own king side and trading queens here. Very strange. Okay, yeah, here look at this. He plays knight c1 instead of knight d4, trying to go for c6. Very passive play by Samer as well. a3, instead of playing b3 here as well, he plays rook d2, allowing this pawn to be taken at some point. It's not taken immediately either, and he has the chance to rectify that, but he doesn't. Okay, here superfluous bishops needed to be careful of this thing. He had knight takes e4. Because if bishop takes, you win a clean rook here. I guess there's king c2 though. This was something I was talking about in the match, but I think king c2 here. And knight here. Wow. And what's the material situation here? Actually equal. But this knight might be lost. So knight e4. No, it seems to be escaping, right? Yeah. Okay, still black stands better, and Samer would have had to find all of the sequence, and he would have probably lost on time. I mean, with his time usage, this wouldn't have been good. Okay, but bishop a6 instead, allowing taking here. And now, I don't know why not rook takes. I guess he's trying to activate his c1 bishop, the c1 knight. It's really annoying him. But now there was definitely an opportunity to play this. Because now there isn't this knight c7 thing, so yeah, if takes, we take here, here, and now simply this, attacking the bishop. If you want to do this, my knight is escaping, and I'm up an exchange here. At the price of a pawn, but still, black should be winning. Okay, this rooks look menacing, but this should be actually okay, I think, especially after this. Now this is played, but now he can't do this. Because this, and white is completely winning. Okay, but Samer doesn't find that. Instead, he loses a pawn. Even there's a fork here, but thankfully he has this attack. Here was a moment where this was a possibility. And what else I was thinking was a possibility? This. Also, very dangerous possibility. Perhaps allowing b3, but you don't have to react thanks to the pin. And now you can follow up with this. And it seems... yeah, it seems this is over. Because takes, and if you take here... well, this is not going to end well for white. But superfluous bishops missed this and allowed this. And now this is simply a pawn up, actually, for white. Not simply, I mean, there's still something to be had. But after g3, I mean, these pawns can start marching. Yeah, this would have been actually lost. Not lost, just very bad though. But look at the time usage. 30 seconds against a minute and 50 seconds. Bad. Okay, so rook a3, and he drops the pawn. And we're just not going to take a look. This was a flag. really simply. Superfluous bishops was still playing too quickly, I thought, but yeah, it's just going to flag him. Actually here, white is okay, but yeah. Okay, 9-0. So, will this be the last game? Will Samer get adopted? Or will he not? So let's see. Replay mode, real time. Let's take a look. Same variation as the 8th game. Yeah, this... Oh, actually here he doesn't play f6. He messed up, I think. Pre-moving, maybe. Now he plays f6. He's treating this as some sort of gambit, which is actually quite fine for black, seeing all of these... Sorry. This lead in development. Yeah. I mean, now it's becoming questionable. Now it's looking like a questionable gambit. Okay, again, this e4 stuff. I don't really like this, but okay. No, it should be fine. In this specific case, it's probably just fine. Knight f2, I guess, or what? Bishop d2 seems a bit passive. Here white should be fine, I think. There isn't as much space as in the 8th game, and again, black is castled on the wrong side of the board. Here he gambited the pawn though, so he probably shouldn't have been able to castle queenside anyway, so this is bad in both cases. And look how much time it takes him. I mean, you played bishop h3 to take on g2. It took you 25 seconds to do this decision? To make this decision? Very, very questionable. Very questionable. Yeah, let's just take a look. Forget about the real-time play. Yeah, again, white is having problems over these, on these squares, but doesn't seem like they're being exploited. Ooh, and you get to trade the bishops here. Now this square is screaming. Just knight g4 immediately here. Try to go for this. I guess this knight is doing a good job though of protecting that square, but I mean, you can start to think of maneuvers. Okay, actually here, don't play knight e5, just... Okay, he plays queen g4 instead. Yeah, that's very nice, making use of the f3 square. And queen e2 is not possible. Yeah, queen g4 is incredibly strong, actually. Knight f4 is forced to be played. I think you had this. Oh, this would have been nasty. I think this would have been nasty. Because where is the knight going? If it goes here, you go here. Attacking the queen. Where is the queen supposed to go? Not here, of course, because then knight h4 check. So queen d1. And still knight h4 check. And where is the king going? Let's say here. Actually, there's no clear tactic yet. Maybe just go back. Yeah, I mean, Samer just needs a draw, by the way, so this kind of thing might have led to a draw, and this is coming, so he might even try to play for a win. Anyway, he played rook f7, which is also fine. Just go back. Okay, here. Was he considering taking? Yeah, that doesn't work, obviously. Yeah, see here, it took him 5 seconds to recapture the rook. I mean, if he was considering this, why would you even consider that? Okay, 5 seconds to capture the rook. Oof, and he drops the queen, and Superfluous Bishops adopts Samer's Fair. First try, didn't even need the second try. Yeah, so I think just the time usage. This is a match of time usage. Samer was beating himself up. Superfluous Bishops was playing phenomenally though. But Superfluous Bishops should take a bit more time, because at some point I thought he could have been punished for, at many points he could have been punished for his quick play, but I think it was more psychological as well. Samer was just feeling the insane pressure of playing an extremely fast opponent, so he just collapsed and wasn't finding the moves. But leaving that mate hanging for Superfluous Bishops, that was dangerous with 2 seconds. okay, I think that was the third game, and Samer didn't see it, and then the match just skyrocketed. Congrats to Superfluid's Bishops, and tough luck to Samer. Hopefully he'll be able to come back and re-challenge his new father. Okay guys, with that, I'll be ending this video. Take care.